So right here is a $400 PlayStation 5. And this is a $2,000 gaming PC. And even though this is more aesthetically pleasing, we can still make a good budget-friendly setup for the PS5. So let's get right into it. But before I talk about what I got for the PS5 setup, make sure you guys go click the first link in the description to join my community Discord server. All right, so let's start building the setup. So obviously for any setup, you need a system, in which we got the PS5. All right, so I bought this PS5 for $500 after tax, but it's going for like $200, $300 used on like Facebook Marketplace and stuff. So if you don't care about it being used or anything like that, that's definitely an option. And unless you're living under a rock, the PS5 is a new gen console, so it runs most games at 1440p or even 4K at 120 FPS. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM, which in 2025 it really isn't that bad at all. It also comes with a terabyte of storage pre-installed, which does usually get taken up by games pretty quick. You're either gonna have to get a cheap game drive off of Amazon or get a really expensive one, but that storage does get used up pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. Also comes with a PlayStation 5 controller. I actually love the PS5 controllers over the Xbox ones. Xbox ones are trash, I'm sorry, they're just so bad. The like Xbox ones are like more clicky, like this is like a smooth like aesthetic feel. If that makes sense, it probably doesn't. But, like the PS5 controller is just unmatched. And one thing about this is that how slim it is, like it is so freaking tiny. If I should show you guys like how small this thing is, it is so freaking thin. Being this slim, it allows it to fit on any dresser, entertainment setup, desk, which actually leads us into our next piece of the setup, which is obviously the desk. This is the lab captain from IKEA. It is 55 inches and also have 4 Adil legs underneath it as well. I got it for $80, which is pretty cheap. That's because it's made out of pretty cheap material. So I'm warning you, if you're mounting anything to this desk, please beware that it's going to get some dents and marks in it after a while. So what I recommend is that getting the stand that comes with your monitors, your microphones, all that, because I promise you they will leave some marks in your desk. Alright, so since you need a 120Hz refresh rate monitor to get the 120 FPS out of the PS5, we have this budget 120Hz monitor right here. So this is the LG 120Hz monitor. I don't know the specific model, but I'll definitely put it in the description for you guys. So it is 24 inches, has that VA panel, and it has a millisecond response time, which is actually pretty good. If you've only played with VA panels, it really won't make a difference because they just looks the same. But if you have an IPS panel or even an OLED, do not switch up and go down. It's not worth it. But this is definitely a decent monitor for the price. It's only like $150, which fits right into our budget. So we will be mounting this monitor to the desk using a Wally monitor mount. So this is what we'll be using to mounting to the desk. Like I said before, do this at your own risk because I'm telling you, the dents, they will be there, I promise. Okay, so with the system, desk, and monitor picked out, we could just finish it and call it a day right here. But why would we stop now? I want to make this setup comparable to a full gaming PC setup. So all that's left now are the peripherals. All right, so first we have the mouse pad, which was $25. This is my daily, and it's the only one I have. So we're going to use this one. All right, so I do have a G Pro X Superlight, but that's kind of way out of our budget. Luckily, I have this Logitech G203 laying right here. It has an 8000 DPI, 6 programmable abundance, and has RGB, which for $25, you're not getting much better than that. So this was definitely a great choice for the setup. All right, and then for the keyboard, we got this K689 Pro from Red Dragon. So it is a full-size keyboard. It has 3 different connectivity modes, and it's 3 and 5 pin hot swappable. So if you do want to customize it later down the line, that is definitely an option. It comes with a manual, a nice little like pamphlet for Red Dragon, and the keyboard right here. Let me set this off to the side really quick. You get a keycap and switch puller, which is pretty cool. You get a USB Type-C cable in white, which is also pretty neat, and you get an extra keycap. You get an extra escape button and a space bar, which I think might be different colors, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they're different colors from the one that's already put on. So it is a pretty big keyboard, so if you have a smaller desk, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you have the desk space for it, I definitely do. These are supposed to have their mint mambo switches, which are supposed to sound extremely good. It also has multi-layer dampening, so it also adds to that deep sound effect. We're gonna test it out. I'm a good timer, guys. The best thing about this is that it fits right into our budget at $65. All right, now the last thing we need is a headset and a microphone. And since this is a budget setup and we honestly used most of the budget, I decided to just go with something very quick and very simple. Apple earbuds. Now these do have an included microphone and the sound quality is not bad at all. And actually I used to use these before I switched to my Sony XM4s. I used these for like a good half a year. Like seriously, these are actually really good. All right, so now that we got all the parts picked out for the build, so I'm gonna get this all set up and give you guys a tour, and then we're gonna hop into some games to see how this setup really performs. All right, so right here is the official setup of everything set up. We got the PS5 right here, the monitor mount, keyboard and mouse, and also the controller and the microphone and headphones with the mouse pad and also the desk. I mean, it's very simple, but for a budget setup, you really can't do better than this. And surprisingly, the keyboard does not take up that much space. I thought it would take up a lot more more, but it really didn't. And it's just really simple and simplistic, but if you wanted to add like some decorations on this side or just anything like some glowy light bars or anything like that, that's also an option. But honestly, this whole thing just looks really good. All right, and I know the one thing you guys have been waiting for is the gameplay. As you guys can see, I do have Fortnite loaded up right here, so might as well get into it. All right, so we're gonna try. We have this keyboard connected through Bluetooth. We're gonna see how it works. We're gonna just hop into like a practice map. Put this game on private. We do have our Apple earbuds right here that we're gonna plug in to our fat little head. Let's see how this thing goes. All right, so let's see if we can play. As you can see, like we're getting 120 FPS because obviously the PS5 can do that. But we're not jumping below 110 FPS, which is pretty good. I mean, especially for like $500, a $500 console, you're not jumping below 110 with most $500 PCs. You're not gonna be able to do this unless you're at like ultra low settings, and even then you're probably not gonna be able to do it either. That's one really big plus, is that you're playing a game at high performance, high settings, high FPS for $500, which compared to a $500 gaming PC, you're not gonna be able to do that like whatsoever. All right, let's hop into the game because I'm trying to get these edits down, but it looks like I'm just bad at this game. All right, let's see how good we are in ranked reload. I don't play Fortnite, guys. I'm a BO6 type of person. No, I just almost blew myself up, chat. But I'm saying the FPS is like very consistent. All right, let me get out of here too. Enter shots. I'm third partying, guys. All right, let me take this really quick. Oh, I'm dead, bro. I have no heals. Bro, I'm cold, bro. I'm dead. Oh my god, bro. There's no way I'm still alive right now. There is absolutely no way I'm still alive. There is no way I am still alive right now, dude. 62 on his head, bro. Dude, what is going on, bro? Yeah, get out of here, bro. I gotta go. Dude, I can't believe I'm like still alive, bro. I don't play this game. I swear to God, guys, I don't play this game, bro. Oh, I gotta be a bot for a second. I'm sorry, guys. But like even now, like we're getting like good FPS. I know this is what you guys are really looking for. No way, bro. If I win this game, bro, I'll get everybody $10. It's coming down below that like you watch this far. I mean, so as you guys can see, this is a good setup. Like it does everything it needs to do and more. And with the keyboard and mouse here, you can basically turn this whole thing into a gaming PC. But like I said, the only things you are missing out on are like surfing the web and mods, which if that's not important to you, obviously you have the PS5. And for the price I paid for all of this, you will definitely have an amazing experience on a budget. And I'll make sure to leave every part that I use in the setup in the description for you guys to check out. And I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to join my Discord server, and I'll see you guys next week.